In a time long ago, the land of Israel was filled with stories of glory and judgment, of grace and consequence. Among these tales was one of deep sorrow and hope, told through a brief but powerful book named Obadiah. Obadiah, a prophet of the Lord, was given a vision. He lived during a turbulent time when the people of Judah were facing the consequences of their actions. Edom, the land of their distant relatives, stood in arrogance and glee over Judah's misfortunes. This book speaks of pride, betrayal, and the ultimate justice of God. The setting is a harsh one. The skies are grey, and the land is weary. In the distance, the mountains of Edom loom, their rugged beauty hiding a heart of bitterness. The Edomites, descendants of Esau, had long held a grudge against their brother Jacob's descendants, the Israelites. Their history was one of rivalry, marked by jealousy and anger. As Obadiah stands among his people, he receives a message from God. It is a warning, a call for justice. He declares, "The Lord God has spoken against Edom." He sees their pride, their arrogance, and their violence against Judah. The vision reveals God's intense displeasure. He speaks of the impending doom that is to come upon Edom for their betrayal of their brother nation during a time of need. The first major event unfolds. The armies of Babylon march towards Jerusalem, a powerful force destined to conquer. The people of Judah are terrified. Yet, as calamity strikes, the Edomites stand on the mountains, watching with smug satisfaction. They cheer the downfall of Jerusalem. They taunt the helpless, exulting in their brother's despair. This moment highlights a significant lesson: rejoicing over others' misfortunes is a path to destruction. It leads to a heart hardened against compassion. God sees every act, every sneer, and every cheer. Obadiah's warning is clear: pride comes before a fall. As the siege continues, Obadiah speaks the words of the Lord. "You are not invincible, Edom. Your wise men will be confounded. Your warriors will turn to fear." The prophecy reveals that those who seek to harm others will find their own end coming swiftly. The Lord promises to bring down the proud and to lift up the humble. The scene shifts as the armies of Babylon breach the walls of Jerusalem. The city falls into chaos. Smoke rises, and cries fill the air. Among the ruins, the Edomites celebrate. They plunder what remains, taking joy in their brother's devastation. They forget the bond of kinship that once existed. With each act of violence, their fate is sealed. They cannot escape the judgment of God. Each cheer of triumph becomes a stone that weighs heavy on their souls. In their moment of glee, they sow seeds of their own destruction. This event teaches us an important truth: those who take joy in the suffering of others will ultimately face suffering themselves. As Obadiah continues, the Lord reveals the final fate of Edom. "For the day of the Lord is near upon all nations. As you have done, it will be done to you." The prophetic words echo. What a stark reminder it is that our actions have consequences. God's justice is sure. In the following verses, Obadiah paints a picture of Edom's downfall. Their land will be desolate. The mighty mountains where they once found refuge will no longer shelter them. Instead, they will become a wasteland. This event serves as a poignant reminder that pride and betrayal do not go unpunished. Yet amidst the prophecy of destruction, there is a glimmer of hope. Obadiah shifts the focus to the promise of restoration for Judah. "But on Mount Zion, there shall be deliverance, and it shall be holy. The people of Judah will rise again. God's mercy is vast, and his faithfulness endures." The lesson here is profound. Even in our darkest moments, God holds the power to restore. He does not abandon his people. His promises remain true, and hope is never far from reach. As the vision draws to a close, Obadiah emphasizes the coming kingdom of the Lord. "The kingdom shall be the Lord's." This is a future where peace reigns, and justice is served. The promise of God's sovereignty over all nations offers a powerful reminder: His ways are higher than our ways. In reflecting on the events of Obadiah, we see a story of pride, betrayal, and ultimately, hope. God's justice may seem delayed, but it is always sure. The Edomites, blinded by pride and hatred, lost sight of their connection to Judah. They forgot that they were part of one family. They celebrated the fall of a brother but reaped the bitter harvest of their actions. The lessons from this brief book resonate deeply in our hearts. We are called to be mindful of our actions and attitudes. In moments when we see others falter, we must choose mercy over glee. We must seek to lift up rather than tear down, remembering that we are all interconnected in this journey of life. Now, as we close this reflection on Obadiah, let us remember the faithfulness of God. He sees our struggles, our pain, and our joy. His promises stand firm, and His love knows no bounds. In our own lives, we may face trials and betrayals. We might see others rejoice in our hardships. Yet, let us hold on to the hope that God is watching. He is just and merciful. His kingdom is coming, where all wrongs will be righted, and all pain will be healed. So, let us stand firm in faith, striving to embody love and kindness, even when faced with adversity. God's faithfulness will guide us, and His promises will sustain us. The story of Obadiah reminds us that we are never alone on this journey. We have a faithful God who walks with us, offering hope and restoration through every trial we face.